Hey guys, this is Candle, and welcome back to Celestial Dreams. Just as I had promised, we're going to be touring Trivios. Now, all the resource nodes and all the extra stuff located outside the city are back behind it, so we're actually going to be circling back around everywhere to get back towards the front. Now, first up, as I make my way down here, and hopefully not kill myself, we have the arena. Now, this is a nice, large building. Originally, we were planning on having arenas in all three cities, but we ended up never putting one in Lyradel. So this is the Trivios Arena. Gladiator entrance down there. You get entrance up to the seats this way. Very nice, very simple. Kind of a circular, or a ovular Colosseum style. I believe the red wool down in the sand down there is supposed to be, represent, like, blood, I think. You can see there's kind of a presidential box up there, or a press box or whatever. You've got another one over here. Both ends. So if we go back this way and then down the stairs here. Spider glitching through there. Anyways, continue on this way. A lot of the paths are kind of sandstone and kind of broken up like this. But anyways, continue this way. And you can already see it. We're coming up on the sandstone mine. Now this, once it's eventually set up, will link to the utility world much as all the other mines have. And it will be pretty much the only place on the server where you can get sand and sandstone. Now it was designed with the main area being kind of a pit mine type thing, kind of a quarry. But eventually, once we get down in here, here we go, Trivios Sandstone Quarry. Very nice circular area. Really feels like it was dug out. Continue down this way. We've got a large crane and winch there so that they can lift up the sandstone. As a matter of fact, it's got a load of sandstone on it right now. Anyways, we come down here, and there are access to different paths and so on. You've got like a small one this way. Looks like they were just starting to dig in there. And the main path is down in here. Now again, there's not much going on here. Let's go ahead and kill this guy hiding out in here. There we go. There's not much going on down here. It's kind of dark and everything. But eventually, once everything's ready, it'll link up to a nice area where people can get all the sand and sandstone that they need. Anyways, let's make our way back up out of here. Let's get this out of there. There we go. And continue on. Now, the next site we're going to come up to is the Outpost. I forget what the name is right now. I named practically everything. But already, you can see the back of the city right there. And this will take you through the jungle back towards the city, following the path along that way. However, we are going to go to the Outpost, so we're going to continue this way to the south. Somewhere here. I'm not sure where. I believe... yeah, it's going to be a little while before we get there. So anyways, I may as well do a little bit of talking. Hopefully by now you guys have noticed that I have started putting up custom thumbnails for the Celestial Dreams videos. I don't really have much else to say about that than that. I mean, I'm putting together a vlog. By the time you guys see this, it should already be up. Talking about that and other things that have been going on in regards to everything with my channel and so on. Let's see. There we go. It's in sight now. The Azrahl outpost. I forget what it's called. It's on the wiki, I know that much, on the Trivios page. But like everything, the gates actually do work. You can see the colors, cyan and red for Azrahl. And there's a creeper in there. Why is there a creeper in there? You should not be in there. I guess maybe he's the guard on station? I don't know. But anyways, we have everything here. You've got over this way a little jail for this area. Let's see. I forget what this is supposed to be. I don't particularly know. Huh. Anyways, you've got also the barracks here. Everything's kind of sparse in this area. Kind of storage here. The forge. Yeah, this is the forge and storage. Sorry, not the barracks. Kind of a little rear training door thing. And if you guys look up at the mini-map, now the shape of the outpost is actually kind of like Troll Face. I always just kind of thought that was a little neat. Obviously in here there would be like a large fire going on. Fire pit. Let's see, we've got the targets for archery. Some more training dummies. And over here is an office, I think? I don't know, what's down here? It's been a while since I've been through a bunch of this stuff, so I don't properly know everything that's going on. Ah, this is the barracks. There we go. Obviously, you don't really want to be actually using the bottom bunk. And I need to eat. My my hunger went far further down than I thought it would. There we go. Anyways, get back up out of here. This area is kind of small, straightforward. There's really not that much to it. As a matter of fact, even in here, there's really not that much. And why don't we just take a look up at the top of the walls. Again, a lot of this area is kind of empty for each floor. Once players actually start populating this area, it can be filled in fairly easy. Here's the top of the wall, and that over there is our next objective. Now, I'm going to fall here, and hopefully it won't kill me. There we go. And we will continue on across the land bridge. Now, this is a large arching land bridge, and it was pretty much voxeled in by Count Juno. And a lot of the area here used to be swamp before it was turned into sea. You can already see on the minimap the discoloration, all the greenish water. All that used to be swamp before it was turned into ocean. And we kind of roleplay it maybe as a little bit of pollution, I guess. And anyways, we continue all the way up on top of the land bridge. And this is a very strategic point. And that's why the outpost is here rather than in front of the city along the road like everywhere else. It's because without it there would be nothing to protect the city's rear, since the wall protecting the city only goes around the front. Anyways, let's run a little bit across the top here. There we go. We're on our way back down. And this land bridge pretty much spans across the entire bay on which Trivios is situated. A little bit further. Let's go down this way a little bit so you guys can actually start to see the land bridge. See it arching across everything. See, there you can see it already. It arches across everything. It has an off-center pillar that is there to support it. And that's what you're seeing over there, I believe. Not the actual end. It goes beyond the render distance. So anyways, let's get back over to the path, if I can. If I can find it. And the next area to see is across the bay from the city. It is the Luska Farms and also the farm warehouse and docks. The farm has its own set of docks because it is across the bay. In RP, everything produced at the farms would end up being shipped across the bay to the city, and from there it would go to the other cities. Following the broken paths, a lot of the paths, a lot of the roads outside of Trivios in Azrahl are kind of broken and everything because half of its population is Zali, who, while they do travel quite a bit, they wouldn't necessarily pay the most attention to caring for roads. They kind of just use paths as they come along. Ah, here we go. We're coming up on a bridge. This is a neat little bridge, I think. It's built at a diagonal, and it's flat across. But once we get through here, I can go off to the side a little bit and show you the underside. There we go. See? You can see it little arches up a little bit. I mean, there's nothing really too special about it. I always just kind of thought it was a neat little bridge. And we are coming up soon on the farms, Luska Farms, which is currently owned and operated by the Katoma tribe of the Zali. Now, this is the area in which... actually, you know what? We'll go to the warehouse first, since that was what I was... Yeah, the Luska Farms is right over there. We'll go to the warehouse area first. Now, this area has both warehouse as well as an inn and tavern. I'm not sure which is which right now. I think this may be the inn and tavern, if I can find the entrance. Ah, no, this is the warehouse. Luska Farms warehouse. So you go in here, and you can see they've pretty much packed the inside with chests for storage and everything. And they're using only the top floor right now. But anyways, Luska Farms is pretty much the only place on the server with a reliable source of livestock products such as milk, pork, steak, wool, eggs, and so on. You can already see the lighthouse as well as the Tyrium in the middle of the bay. The city is actually right across over there, but it's just outside of render distance. And it's also the only place on the server where you can get reeds, bamboo, for sugar and, sugarcane, for sugar, paper, and books and so on. So anyways, we'll go take a look through that right now. Originally, this was a wheat farm and everything. Let's get through here. Just it was a mixture of wheat, melon, and tree farm back when we were planning on having individual the same resource nodes, same types of resource nodes at each city. We were going to have a tree farm, a regular food farm, and a mine for every city, but we ended up not doing that. So you can see over here is pigs trapped in the sugarcane section. Originally, when we first spawned them in, they were all up over there. And you can see plenty of sugarcane and everything here. Some of these are well and ready to go. We've got like 3 or 4 different ponds, plenty of pigs in here. Too many pigs. But anyways, don't come in here and start killing all the pigs without the permissions of Hollow or No Crow Katoma, because they run this place, and you can't kill all their product, all their livestock, because otherwise what would they have to do? Anyways, over here is the chicken pen. If I can find the entrance. Oh, I passed it. There we go. And you can see actually inside the hen house, you've got little boxes for all the nests and everything, which I think was kind of neat. We'll go ahead and close that as well. And if I can get out of here without letting you out, there we go. And we've got cows. Now, there used to be so many cows. I'm going to turn up the sound here real quick. Yeah, there used to be so many cows in this farm that it would actually start lagging people out. I think they've reduced it enough so that it doesn't now. But you can hear them. You just walk by and it's like non-stop mooing. Just constant moo, moo, moo. Anyways, I'll turn that back down again so that it's not annoying people too much. And they've got plenty of cows here. Plenty of leather, steak, milk, all coming from there. Up over this way is kind of just a large pasture. You can see they've got plenty of cows and sheep roaming around already. They've even actually apparently started growing cactus. for this. I wasn't aware of this before. I'm assuming it would be in order to make green dye, which would be native to Azrahl. And speaking of which, they now have a green and a red, well, a couple red sheep. I believe what they're doing is they're trying to do natural breeding for color, only introducing new colors at certain points and so on. So that's why there's really only 2 different colors outside of what you would naturally expect to see, which would be white, black, gray, and so on. No pink sheep yet, though. And I know pink sheep do spawn occasionally in Minecraft Vanilla. Rarely, but they do spawn occasionally. So anyways, that's pretty much all of Luska Farms. Now, the next area is just outside the city. Actually, no, I take that back. We're going to go check out the lighthouse first. You already saw a glimpse of it from the outside. We'll go ahead and see if we can't go inside, since we have to pass it on our way around anyways.